Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video, my peeps, my peoples. What's going on? So let's talk about it. Let's talk about Love and Hip Hop New York. It's going down season 10, episode 7, baby. For real, for real. I'm like, Safaree, he did it, baby. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. He done got married to Erica Mena. It is going down. I'm like, for real? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, baby. Oh, they done got married. So they got the baby. They got the marriage. It's going to be going down. So let's see how long it works. I hope it works out for a long time. I'm hoping that they're able to compromise. Erica Mena will let Safaree be a man and then also tone down her hostility and her anger and let Safaree be able and comfortable in telling her the truth when he want to make decisions that he feel like Erica Mena might not approve of, instead of being a pleaser, because Safaree seems like he can be a pleaser and he can also tell lies too as well. So if they compromise, and work with each other, it possibly can work, and it can actually happen, because they're going to be together forever ever. They're going to be around each other forever ever because they have a child together. So once you have that bond as a child, having a child, they're going to be together forever ever. They're going to be together for a long time. So it's going to be what it's going to be with this situation. And Remy Ma being very supportive of Erica Mena, that was good to see too as well. So I guess that's who Erica Mena trusts, but we're going to get into it and talk about the situation. So we have Yandy. She's on here with her rollers on. She got her curlers on and the whole 9 yards. She's doing the damn thing, baby. But she is here for Safaree. So her little brother, basically they built their relationship back and she's invited to the wedding. Go ahead. Yandy got up in there. She got that invitation. She better been at that wedding. She's been on this show since it existed. So she better get an invite. So it is what it is. And she's talking to Safaree and basically saying, Safaree, you haven't went home. You haven't talked to Erica. You stayed out all night. What's going on with that situation? Like, he's feeling a certain type of way about it. And he's upset with Erica because she disrespected him over rich dollars. And then on top of that, he said she had her lingerie goons come after him and just disrespect him. He felt a certain type of way because he said, my friends and my family would never disrespect Erica Mena. They would say, how you doing? You beautiful, and keep it moving. And so he feels a certain type of way. He feels like he's being challenged and he don't know what to do. I don't know why he would invite rich dollars anyway, but it is what it is. If it was in a different location and they wasn't in the same building, then it would be all right. But it is what it is. He invited Rich Dollars when that is her ex, and he's been out here talking all types of crap. But Safaree is a forgiving guy. He moves on quick, fast. He don't hold grudges, and he just likes to have good energy. But Erica is not feeling it. You do her wrong, she gonna live. She gonna live to tell you about it. But the same thing she is accusing Rich Dollars of, she did the same thing to Yandy. So what's up with that? So it is what it is. But Safaree went to go seek some woman advice. I'm surprised he didn't go to his sister, his mama. He didn't let them know what's going on. He went to Yandy. Yandy got the information, baby. And he didn't come home at night. He didn't sleep at home. But we find out that Erica Mena didn't sleep at home either. She was over there at Remy Ma's house, and Remy Ma was taking good care of Erica, feeding her, giving her juice, giving her whatever it is, and basically saying, you gonna let somebody like Rich Dollars and that situation come between your relationship? You from New York, baby. Like, you can't let somebody come between your bond and break up what you have or whatever. So Erica Mena's listening to Miss Remy Ma, and she's gonna show up to her own wedding. Thank goodness you are gonna show up to your own wedding. We got Kimbella. She got the bombastic body, boy. The breast is boom, the booty is boom, the face is boom. Like, she's out here getting that money and putting it in her body, allegedly. But hopefully it was after the foreclosures came through for Kimbella. She's having it hard on her own because her husband is locked up behind bars. Mr. Jewels, Mr. Dipset is locked up. So basically, she's trying to hold it down. She's trying to hold down the situation, and she's going to talk to, her man, her husband, and basically tell him that she is working on his projects because he's left so much music back, and her and his twin, want to put the music out while he's locked down. So basically they can get some type of, income, some type of money coming through or whatever, even though he can't promote the album. But let's get something out here. Let's get the streets talking. She was like, the streets miss you, Jewels. Do the street miss Jewels? Do the street people miss his music? What's up? Does hip hop miss Jewels? What's going on? Do we miss Dipset? What's going on? How you feel about that situation? So it's gonna be what it's gonna be with that situation. But you know, it's all good. But and also Jewels lets us know he hasn't heard from Jimmy. He hasn't heard from Jim Jones. Jim Jones has not reached out and touched him or whatever. You know, every now and then they did have some beef, but they squashed it. They're cool. You know, they like brothers. They fight. So it is what it is. But Joe Wells feels a certain type of way because people from the industry, the people from the business, hasn't been looking out for him or even called him to see how he was doing. So he's feeling a certain type of way. He's feeling depressed about that. He's like, damn, I'm a good dude. I'm a good person. I would be there helping people. Ain't nobody here helping me. So now he feels a certain type of way. He's like, damn, man. And so Kimbella feels the same way too. But they gonna get it together because, you know, she's supposed to be paying that mortgage. She was supposed to be getting evicted. The house foreclosed. I don't know. All types of craziness was going on with Kimbella, but we see that Jim Jones comes through with a little something for Kimbella and Jewels to put money on his book. So we gonna see. So they gonna work it out. And you know, he missed the kids and everything else like that, and they're growing up and they're getting bigger. So we thought Safaree wasn't gonna come through and marry Erica Mena. No, he comes through. He's on the bike. He got the fur on. I was like, you know, it looks corny, but it also looks like a banging picture too as well. With the jacket, the bike. The bike is the same color as the jacket, and then the chain, then the hat, then the sunglasses. You know, he's frosting out here. He's dripped. Even though it's corny, he's dripped. But Safaree's going to get he's going to go claim his children's mother. He's going to go claim Erica. He's going to get that love back. And also Erica does something very beautiful for Safaree. Give him a nice, you know, necklace, a rosary, basically with his uncle that was murdered on it for him to wear. So when he gets married, it's like his uncle is there with him. You know, R.I.P. to his uncle. And Erica Mena, her dress was fabulous. She looked fabulous. Her hair was fabulous. The way they put the pieces in her hair and the extensions in her hair, it looks good. And they put bundles after bundles. Her makeup is on point. The dress is beautiful too as well. And I was like, go ahead. Safaree looked good too. Safaree looked I mean, he looked clean and that white. And Safaree's crying, but we don't see no tears because he gives Erica Mena a bracelet of, you know, her father or somebody. I think it's her father that passed away. So basically she can have that bracelet, you know, on, you know, so she can feel like her father's walking her down the aisle, but she has her son walk her down the aisle. And, you know, they cry. So hopefully they work it out and everything works out for them. But Erica got to be less controlling. She got to let the man breathe a little bit. Safaree, and you got to tell the truth more often and stop telling people what you think that they want them, what you think that they need to hear. So Jim Jones is at the crib and they got a new house because, you know, the old one foreclosed on. So him and, you know, Jewels is going through the same thing. Christy's back from Miami. They live together again now. I don't know if it's for the story to just let us think that they have a relationship, but it is what it is. And they got a new house and she's coming downstairs because she smells some reefer. She smells some weed. Jim Jones is smoking that good. And there's some rules and regulations that need to go on in this house. And Jim, you need to quit. You need to quit smoking in this house. So we have that situation, but also with Kimbella is going to, you know, she's going to put out Jewel's music, but she wants a feature from Jim Jones. And so, you know, Jim Jones talk about Jewels, basically saying, I haven't talked to him, I haven't reached out to him or whatever, you know, but when he gets out, we definitely gonna do some music together. We definitely gonna work on a project. You know, I haven't seen him. You know, he got 5 kids. I was like, I forgot that they had 5 kids. Kimbella and Jewels got 5 kids, you know. That's a whole lot of work, you know, for Kimbella to do by herself, for real. And struggling at the same time. Shit, she ain't in a good spot. But she's on TV. Hopefully she got a good paycheck. So, Jim is gonna come through for Kimbella in a certain way, but Jim look high as a kite. Yes, he is high as a kite. Let me tell you, he is high, baby, very high. And she was like, "What you know?" Chrissy's like, "What you smoking, baby?" She was like, you know, just the same, you know, same old. I'm looking at Jim. I was like, he's an avid weed smoker. How in the hell does he look this high? I mean, he is that blitz. Like, yo, he is blitz. And he was like, you know what, you bother me. I got my core because I have anxiety. I have this and I have that. I was like, go ahead, Jim. And then Jim says he has a bone to pick with Chrissy. He's tired of Chrissy coming to bed with pajamas on and walking around the house with pajamas on. He wants her to be in lingerie. He wants her to be sexy. He wants her to look good. He's tired of these, you know, grand grandma pajamas that she be wearing through the house. Ain't nothing sexy about it. She was like, well, you wasn't home. He was like, I'm home now. You didn't come down with no lingerie on. So he's feeling a certain type of way. She was like, boy, you better stop, because when I met you, your pants were sagging off your ass and you had on a 3X too large t-shirt. You remember when that was the thing, the 3X t-shirts, the white tees that was like 4X, 5X, 6X the dudes was wearing. Lord have mercy. But she says Jim is her best friend. So they letting us know that they living together again. She says she sees him less now that they live together. I was like, that don't make no sense. Lord, I guess he was coming to Florida more often than he was before. And then Jim Jones also tells us that, you know, he hasn't wrote no music in like 5 years, and he hasn't been writing, he hasn't been doing nothing, so that's why he didn't write you else. I was like, damn, Jim, you got to get back on the plate for real. Like, what are you doing out here? You know, people want to hear music from Dipset. And so we get to the wedding, and you know, Jonathan comes through, we have Yandy, and we have Safaree, she's there too as well. And Joe, basically she's telling Joe like, yo, like don't be talking to me, don't be next to me too much, because I don't want people to start talking and saying that I'm trying to get with you, we got a relationship going on. I was like, Safaree, you was the one that spreaded the rumor first. You the one that went back and told Jonathan. I guess you didn't know Jonathan was Sin's, you know, good Judy, but he is. And then on top of that, you know, you said it in front of Juju, and they're friends with Sin. And so I don't know what happened with that situation. You started that. You didn't have to say Erica Mena was trying to hook you up. And you did, and you told them. And so therefore, you know, Jonathan went batshit crazy. And so they see each other. Jonathan and Safaree see each other because they're really not on good terms, because Jonathan is pissed at Safaree because he feels like she's being used as a pawn in Erica Mena's game. But Erica Mena ain't gonna try to hook it up no more. And so Safaree said, oh, I see you crashing a wedding. He was like, I'm not crashing no wedding. You know, I'm with Yandy. I'm Yandy's part 2. I'm always Yandy number 2. I'm always Yandy, you know, add on to the party. You know, I'm her +1. I'm always her +1. And Yandy always got a +1. Because Safaree's like, what you doing here? Because I know your name ain't on the guest list. You wasn't invited, in so many words. So Jonathan was like, hold your horses. But Jonathan didn't go off like he fully does, because maybe he didn't do too much of what he used to do tonight. And plus there's a man in the building, so he gonna calm down. And basically right now Joe is like, you need to mind your business. Everybody needs to mind their business. Remind their business. Get out of my business. Get out of Sin's business. Mind the business. Like, basically, so Joe is like, y'all need to mind your effing business and stay out of my business and stay out of Sin and Joe's business. And, you know, Jonathan was like, no, you can't tell me that. You can't tell me a damn thing. Jonathan ain't trying to hear that. Jonathan said, well, my friend is hurt, and I know that something's going to hurt my friend. I'm going to tell her. And if I see something that's not in her best interest, I'm going to let her know. And I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do that for her. And Joe is like, yo, you need to mind your business. Just because you feel like something is right, something that is not going the way that you think it should go, that you need to come in and tell somebody what to do and how to move and how to act and how they should handle the situation. Basically be an interference in the situation. But Jonathan ain't hearing. Jonathan said, Sin is my friend. She's my friend. And then, you know, Safaree's like, what? She's your friend overnight? She became your friend overnight? You know, Jonathan does way too much. And so Jonathan was like, oh, don't get me started with, you know, Safaree. He was like, you just started following Erica Mena on Instagram. I was like, Jonathan, you pay that much attention? I guess so. Jonathan's basically trying to call foul onto Harry and Erica Mena relationship, that it ain't really real. He's basically trying to say his relationship with Sin is real. I was like, Lord have mercy. I know Sin and Jonathan are all cool now. Hey lady, what's going on? How you doing, baby? So, like, he's like, what's going on with this situation? I was like, they are crazy. And, you know, Jonathan's a mess all the way straight up and down. And so that's when Safaree decided to say, you guys went back and told, you know, Sin, that I told you guys that, Erica Mena was trying to hook me up with Joe, and Joe was like, what? Joe was like trying to jump to the side, like, what's going on? He moves away from Safaree, like, y'all need to stop. Y'all need to mind y'all business. Y'all need to get on something else. And Jonathan, he's not trying to feel it out. Jonathan ain't feeling it at all. And Joe's like, what are you, the relationship police? Jonathan said to Safaree, what are you, the wedding police? She said, yes, I am. I was like, Lord have mercy. Oh, Joe was just like, y'all need to stop. And Jonathan, Jonathan's in his confessional talking all types of buku shit, basically saying Safaree is not really, Erica Mena's friend, and it's wrong for, Erica to try to hook up the exes together and whatever. And Joe's like, y'all need to mind your business and get a life. He's like saying straight up and down, but the wedding was beautiful when it comes to Erica Mena and Safaree. It was beautiful. I mean, it was put together well. The venue was nice. They had it going on, baby. I was like, you guys do your damn thing. You look good. She looked good. They look beautiful. And I just hope everything works out for them, that they have peace in their marriage, because Lord have mercy, Erica is cracking that whip on Safaree all day, every day. And Safaree's out here growing a nose like Pinocchio. It is what it is. And also, Erica Mena, her bridesmaids, their dresses were ratchet. I was like, what's going on? The split comes all the way up to the stomach line. Lord have mercy. But there go Remy Ma. Remy Ma was half naked at the wedding too. Looked like she was about to get on top of the stage. Boy, she got her ass cheeks, everything. I was like, I ain't never seen Remy Ma dressed like that before, but she was. And then we get to see Corley Red in the building after she done got beat down in Atlanta. She's up here in New York, and she's with Ciara, and they didn't actually get to see Erica Mena and Safaree vows because they were late. And we get to see Peter's ex. Peter's ex is in the building. Amina Butterfly, Beautifly, she's in the building. I was like, damn, what's going on? Where's Peter Guns? We seen Corey Guns. Where's Peter Guns? What's going on? And so we get to the situation where Miss Kimbella is asking, if Joe can get on, if Jim Jones could get on a track with Jewels, because Jewels has an album out with Lil Wayne. I was like, I wish you could have got somebody better than Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne ain't hot like it used to be. You can't barely understand Lil Wayne. The drugs that he's doing is just way too much, where like it's always sounding like he's mumbling, like he's not even talking, like he's not even here no more, like he's a zombie. So anyways, she asks Chrissy for if Jim can get on a track, because that would be so wonderful, do some dipstep together. And Chrissy said yes. I thought Chrissy was gonna say no, because that's how the previews look. I was like, go ahead, Kimbella's out here working, she advertising her husband's album, and Chrissy's agreeing to let Jim Jones be on the album, and he's gonna do it. He would love to do it. I was like, yeah, Jim Jones said he hasn't wrote in a long time, so how's he gonna do it? And so like, this is the crew of the wedding crew. Their dresses were ratchet for the bridesmaids, but it is what it is. It was the episode was a D- for real, so it is what it is. But you guys tell me what you think about the situation with Joe and Jonathan and Safaree going back and forth. I was like, what's going on? And then Safaree actually taking that leap and doing it, and Erica doing it too as well. And it's really nice to see Remy Ma and Papoose really help Safaree, Joe, and Erica Mena get through their wedding woes. And it was good to see Yandy come to the wedding. She got her invite, so Safaree is good with Yandy, and that's his sister. So she came through and she brought Jonathan. Jonathan said, I will always be Yandy's plus. And when I was like, Lord have mercy, help me with this situation. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Thank you. Much